My name is Josephine.
And I'm Aretha.
We are the owners of Queer 2.0.
A Queer 2.0 is basically myself. I'm a queer Frier, and Josephine is a queer Sewa. And we have amalgamated and joined our names together and created this kind of, what would you say?
Enterprise startup in the making?
Yeah, so that's why we're 2.0.
Yeah.
So we are a mixture of both our minds and, intelligence and
Creativity,
creativity,
production,
everything,
innovation,
education, culture, everything. Boom, and that's a Queer 2.0 basically.
It's a good introduction.
Yeah. And then So what a Queer 2.0 essentially is we're just a multidisciplinary company, and we just want to basically have our little
stamp.
In every area possible. But we are starting off with a alcohol business and a app. So those are our two main things we're working on. The alcohol business is we'll say that's in first place now, but close, not even second, 1.5 behind is the app that we're working on currently. So yeah.
So hopefully you've seen our web pages. So we own Hayes Gin, which is a gin which features botanicals which infuse both our Ghanaian and British heritage. I can never.
It's a lot. Our Ghanaian and British heritage. Say it, British heritage.
British.
It's funny though,
twisted.
isn't it? Yeah.
British heritage and Ghanaian heritage. So we've used botanicals such as hibiscus, rhubarb, gingers, apples,
and it's the spices as well that is used that are more used in West Africa than any parts of the world. Different types of cloves and stuff. But we don't wanna give you all our secrets out. So yeah.
The app is also a mix of our heritages because we've grown up in the West where technology is a great factor in our daily lives, whereas back home in Ghana, everyone uses word of mouth to do things, to get most things done throughout the day. So when we've travelled back home, we've always needed a technology application that we're trying to create ourselves. So
why did we start a Queer 2.0?
That's a good question.
Well, why we started a Queer 2.0 is because we wanted to basically do things that we haven't seen companies do in everything, basically. When you get a new job or you join a certain company, and you can find that if they changed certain things or did certain things a certain way, it would probably work much more better for them. And in some instances, you get to a point where you are able to maybe voice your opinion, but it's not used or taken anywhere. So then you realize it's better if you just get your work done and stop wasting all this ideas and love you have for basically someone else's company,
someone else's dream.
Yeah, and putting it into your own dream. So that's how a Queer 2.0 started.
Yeah.
And then moving on to Hayes Gin. Why we start Hayes Gin?
I guess we're cocktail connoisseurs. So we've, prior to COVID-19, we've, been very social and gone out a lot. And what me and Aretha tended to find was that when people would be going out, they would ask us, what drinks should I get? What do you think mixed with this? What's great with this? And our parents had great knowledge with drinks and stuff. So we've always thought, we know so much, why not try and make something of our own? And that's where the birth of Hayes Gin came.
Yeah.
And with our app, which was called Malande, again, like I explained, traveling back and forth to Ghana or anywhere in Africa. I've also been to South Africa, and again, everything is done with word of mouth. If you don't know someone, you're not going to be able to do anything, which is not the way that we would like to travel. So, like Aretha mentioned, we've seen how different things can be done and thought, why not create something of our own? And we're still in the process of a lot, to be honest. We want to now. Hayes Gin has been created and in small batches, and it's doing quite well. So we would like to now upscale to bigger mass production.
Yeah.
and we will want to get the application professionally developed. There's a prototype that I made myself, which is okay, but it's not really worthy to go on to Google Apple Store right now. So yeah, we it's going good, but it could be better.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the next question: what do you think the business needs to improve?
Oh, I think you should always take improvements on any step, and that's the only way you can get better. Currently, with Hayes Gin, we need to become more self-sufficient, and actually have our own distillery.
Yep. Some staff.
Yep.
Definitely some staff. We're not in Dreamland, so we know it's not going to be having 50 members of staff. So at least if we can build a team of about 3 to 5, because it literally has just been the two of us. And when we tell people it's just the two of us, they're always shocked and flabbergasted, like, how are you two doing all of this? Mm-hmm. We literally do everything from website design, website concept, packaging, labeling, marketing, operations, emails, everything is done by us two. So if we could have 2 or 3 more hands, it would be fantastic.
Yeah. And then coming from that, it would be then developing packaging, everything. Because if we get more people on team, you get more inputs,
more ideas
more
as
ideas
well
on how to develop and finish things. Because you may think your way is the best way, and then hearing different views and stuff may help.
Definitely.
To go. Any particular goal that you're aiming for in the next month?
So we're trying to raise funds.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Our main thing now is so we've got to a point where we can manage it ourselves with the money that we have and stuff. So now we're trying to raise funds to get to the next level, and that's been the block on us constantly.
So
now
they want to know the amount. That's the thing. So specific as you can.
Y'all want to know how much we need? Any particular goal that you're aiming for in the next month? Did you raise amount of funds so we can? Okay. £1 million. So what's the next question?
Oh gosh, sorry. The next question is: any particular goal that you're aiming for in the next month? Try and be specific as you can, i.e. raising funds and amount so we can do what exactly?
Yeah, so in the next month or so, we have been trying to raise funds to kind of move Hayes Gin to the next level. We have supported it and paid as much as we can and push it as much as we can.
It's been bootstrapped from the beginning. Yeah. I must note that we have not had any financial support from anywhere. We've literally paid for this with our own wages and savings. So yeah.
So now how far we can go now, we need now to be pushed, and we need some help to keep going further. And we are looking for about 70k. That will take us to a point
at least a start.
This is now on our next stage, so stage 2. So we've done as far as we can for stage 1. So now on the stage 2 level, we would need 70k to do some basic kind of business upkeep and cleaning and getting it more refined and, updating the packaging and stuff like that. So, and getting actual factory products and equipment and seeing what else is there, and getting some staff as well to help us move on to the next level. So
okay, and we would definitely love to give up our full-time jobs and work on this full-time. That's not even a question.
Yes, I would give up my full-time job to know that Hayes Gin was even at some kind of level, to know, yes, I can make a nice normal standard living, and I will be satisfied. It can support me very well, more than
because we've over the both of us have been working since we were about what? I think I had my first job at Chessington World Adventures when I was 17, so I've been working up until then. So you kind of grow the passion to do something of your own and not work under anyone. So it'd be amazing to work under your own entity and earn salary from your own production. Like, I think we've given more than enough of our own, you know, energy and dreams and aspirations to someone else. So it'd be great to now put something into our own dream. It'd be fantastic. So yeah. Okay, so the last question is, if sales have dropped and stayed as low as they are in the next few months, in what way would that affect your life?
It wouldn't really be the sales, it physically, and we're not actually making money. It would be the why is it failing? Because all of this isn't really about making money and stuff like that.
That's one thing that I have to say. This is why we work well together, because we're not money crazy. Of course, we would love to be wealthy and to be living in a more comfortable situation, but our main and sole focus is not money. We literally just want to make products that have been owned by us and are relative to our families and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that would be the main one of the main reasons.
Because since 2017, life has been a literal roller coaster for me. I know 2020 has been a bad year for a lot of people, but I've been kind of stuck in this rut for like the last 3 years. My dad passed away. He was one of my greatest motivations. Who used to always tell me, where you're working, you can do this yourself. Why don't you do this? Why don't you start this? And I just be like, okay, old man, leave it alone. Not realizing how right he was, because from the little that we've seen from starting this, it's not been the worst, because, you know, there's clearly some knowledge there and some business acumen. So it's not necessarily, like Aretha mentioned, it's not necessarily sales. It's about how passion and motivation will just be going to actions, really. When you've been working so hard for something, and literally, why can't it be elevated? Because you're not able to access funding. Like, why?
Yes.
So why is it so hard for us to get funding? You see very mediocre products and stuff being funded straight away. Not trying to.
No, we're gonna toot our own horn. Our stuff is good. Our products are great.
Yeah.
And we don't understand why we haven't got any funding yet, and we've been trying.
Yeah, we have, and everyone keeps saying, apply for this, apply for this. It seems like everyone is very tech crazy, black tech crazy. So anything black within tech is getting some type of funding. However, I did read a horrible quote today that said only 38 black entrepreneurs have got VC funding in the last 10 years.
Ooh.
The last 10 years.
I thought you was going to say the year.
No, the last 10 years. It was ridiculous.
I thought you was going to say the year.
Ridiculous. So, they keep saying, apply for this grant, being of the BAME community. But once you explain everything, they're like, no, we don't want to give you anything.
No.
So we don't know where we need to go. Trying to apply for a business loan in this pandemic is absolutely terrifying.
Yeah.
So we really don't know where to go and how to go about things. We have a product that's got a demand behind it. We're now trying to keep up with the supply, and we don't know how to.
So it is quite difficult. Personally, I would feel that I've let myself down if, as we were saying, it's not really on the sales and the money making. It's more on, why is it not working? Why is the product? Why don't they want the product? What can we change about the product and stuff like that? Because it'll be like, I'm trying to really, put my all and go for it. I'm not trying to say like this is my last hurrah, as to say, but this is my all and everything. So if this doesn't work out, which it will, then that's really it for me, really. Because me, I have my son on me as well, who is watching every little thing I do, and I just couldn't imagine him thinking, "Oh, mummy, what happened to your Hayes gin?" Or, "Mummy, what happened?" Because he knows about it constantly, and he sees it, and he sees people, buying it and looking at it and stuff like that, and he'll just be thinking, "What happened to that?" Or, "What's this?" So yeah.
So